I will be in LA for WrestleMania because, in WWE, you never know what's going to happen. It's the company where you always expect the unexpected. So we'll have to see.
A giant last moment of hope for Alexa Bliss fans heading into WrestleMania. That Alexa Bliss herself confirms she will be at WrestleMania, teasing something just might happen as WrestleMania goes Hollywood for WrestleMania 39. Now, clearly, it's too early to show you the WrestleMania stage yet because, well, it's just not built. It's too early. But we've seen all these images coming out on social media, videos too, and it just amazes me how many people are involved in this process of setting up the arena for WrestleMania, how many companies and machines are used to do this. It's amazing. Obviously, this is the latest tease of the WrestleMania setup. Obviously, a scaffolding everywhere, but this big metal steel beams with the long, what looks like an entrance ramp sort of thing. Honestly, it's giving me like WrestleMania 24 kind of vibes. A lot of people on social media wondering if the arena stage could look a little bit like this. Obviously, they've been showing you this every week building up to WrestleMania. It would make sense. It could not be at all. I mean, we haven't seen a clear image at all, but I mean, it would be really cool. Maybe you could make, like, the lighting rig above the ring look a little bit like this. But definitely props to all the people we don't see on TV who are behind making WrestleMania happen. Just absolutely brilliant. One thing you have seen on TV and will continue to see on TV, the main event of WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. And let me tell you, this match is absolutely huge. Just think, we dream match all the time. This is a dream match. 2 years ago, could you imagine the face of WWE, Roman Reigns, versus arguably the face of AEW, Cody Rhodes? That's exactly the match that we have got for WrestleMania 39's main event. As highlighted by this graphic posted by BT Sport spotlighting the Rhodes family and the Anoa'i family dynasties. But what's shocking to me is the amount of people, because I hadn't really considered this too much, who are honing in on Paul Heyman in this story, saying he could be the guy to screw the tribal chief. Heyman turning on Roman, perhaps? And while it seems a little bit out there to think this is true, when Cody's in the ring with Paul Heyman, he's very respectful, referring to him as Mr. Heyman. Paul Heyman seems to hold back a lot on Cody. This all started with a promo between Paul and Cody after Cody won the Rumble, of course. But this is how it started. Could it end with Paul Heyman screwing Roman Reigns and helping Cody Rhodes? Now, I have already delivered my WrestleMania predictions. It's up as a separate video on the channel. If you haven't checked it out already, do that. But if you're not hyped, WWE Shop has got you covered. They've got lots of Mania merch. These retro-style t-shirts. There's lots of new WrestleMania merch. The collector pin set is updated and available again. And most importantly, WrestleMania socks! I can only assume last year it smelt of feet. So this year they're encouraging WrestleMania attendees to change their socks. That sounds about right. Change your socks, people. And if you have changed your socks, well, the WWE superstars are doing some meet and greets. Huge names included in this, including the legendary Dominic Mysterio. Really cool. Of course, Liv Morgan confirmed that hers sold out, but they are starting early, adding more numbers to her, so you can still grab some tickets, I think. Definitely worth checking out if you're attending WrestleMania. As a part of next week's WrestleMania Smackdown, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal returns. Lots of names included in this, including Karrion Kross, LA Knight, Xavier Woods, and of course, Bobby Lashley. Now, we spoke recently about the backup plan that had been leaked for Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania on the condition Bray is not there. And of course, that was LA Knight. With both men in the match, does make me wonder if they're going to do something here to set up a match at WrestleMania. Of course, this could be where Bray himself returns. Of course, fans did spot Bray Wyatt out in the wild yesterday. Of course, hopefully he looks good. Hopefully he is doing good. Hopefully he'll be able to attend Mania. But if not, health comes before a lot of things. Health and family are more important than a WrestleMania date. So hopefully Bray's doing okay. If he's there, awesome. If he's not, you'll get no complaints from me. On that WrestleMania Smackdown, we'll also have Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns face-to-face before the WWE Hall of Fame ceremony. It's going to be a long night on Friday night, but it's an entire long weekend because as well on Saturday you have Stand and Deliver by NXT. This is on at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 6 p.m. UK. Obviously before WrestleMania Night 1 with the huge main event of Carmello Hayes versus Bron Breakker for the NXT Championship. But there's a lot of talk as well about potential WrestleMania surprises, including Switchblade Jay White. I think if this happens, it'll be more Raw after Mania. Randy Orton. Again, I don't know where you slot him in at WrestleMania, so maybe it's Randy Orton. Of course, a lot of people as well saying Kairi Sane. This would make a lot of sense. Apparently, she's now out of contract with Stardom. And of course, she has a lot of history with Asuka. Asuka with a whole new persona in WWE. God, could you imagine what her WrestleMania attire is going to be like? This kind of like Asuka is really cool. Imagine her feuding with Kairi. The matches could be great. There's a few reports and rumours that Stone Cold could show up and do something potentially with LA Knight. And of course, the one that won't go away, the great one, The Rock. A lot of people saying The Rock could show up after the end of Roman and Cody if Roman was to win. Now, if that's how WrestleMania ends, I won't have a voice left because I will be screaming at the top of my lungs. That would be huge. We know that The Undertaker is in town doing meet and greets, and his One Dead Man show will take place in LA too. So that's happening. Never say never was the immortal words of The Undertaker, so could he show up and do something? And yes, there is a WrestleMania Superstore in LA. It's open from Thursday, March 30th to Monday, April the 3rd with exclusive merchandise, including this Cody Rhodes t-shirt. There is a variation on WWE Shop, but there is one in his entrance gear. That's really cool. I like the way they've done that. But if you're like me and you're watching this from home, I still think we're going to have a star-studded, brilliant weekend of wrestling. Let me know your thoughts and let me know what snacks you're having for WrestleMania in the comment section down below. Like the video, share the video, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you next time, and also we'll be here covering everything WrestleMania with things you might have missed and any other videos that are needed. So keep an eye on the channel for that. Peace!